How you doing, YouTube? Matt, Massive Beer Reviews, back with yet another review. A little bit of a dessert sour time in the form of Grist House Brewing's The Paddler. Yeah, I'm kind of in the mood for a sour, but I wanted something with a little bit of pop. So, Grist House sent this off not too long ago, and it seems like it's going to foot the bill perfectly because what else does it say in this can? It's 1 pint, keep cold, drink fresh. This beer was brewed for the birthday of Grist House family member Greg. Cheers. Happy birthday, Greg. And it says here, it is a cherry cheesecake inspired sour with red tart cherries, vanilla, graham cracker, and lactose. So just from knee-jerk from the front, I thought it was going to be a sour IPA. It seems like it's just going to be more kind of a Berlinery kind of fruited sour. I can get down with that. So yeah, label-wise, it's cool. It's kind of like a South Park kind of animated, kind of cartoonishness to it. Yeah, it's okay. I like it. Doesn't blow me away. Don't hate it either. I can do either. And I got a set of these. Well, I expected this to have a haze to it. I got a set of these new kind of weird champagne type glasses that I'm going to see how they work for sours. There's a soft haze to it. So, thrift store glasses. What are you going to do? Two for a buck. Pinky finger of strawberry quick like head that has a nice creaminess to it, dissipating not super quick but kind of getting out of there, and she's left with like a rich kind of, it would be almost like a kind of raspberry kind of juice look to it. So yeah, wine punchish if it had a haze. Yeah, she definitely looks the part of a fruited beer. Let's see what the nose has. Very cool kind of wispy carbonation on the edge. Yeah, you definitely get the lactose. You definitely get the graham cracker in there. I'm getting like a tart fruitiness. I wouldn't necessarily say it's like a cherry portion of the show, and you're definitely getting a soft graininess to it. So yeah, lactose, graham cracker for sure. And what else did they say was in there? I mean, the cherry cheesecake thing, that's the whole cherry, vanilla, graham cracker, lactose thing. So the cherries aren't really coming through a ton for me, just a generic kind of soft tart fruitiness. But yeah, it's quite nice, and nothing is overt heavy-handed. With the lactose leading the way, sure, but it's not over-the-top sweet. It's just kind of like, okay, I'm in for something a bit desserty, and that's what they're going for. So see if they pull it off. Cheers. That's nice. I like that. Yeah, you get this really like cereal graininess to it. It's very cereal grain, not graham crackery, but that gives you that kind of bready graininess when you're talking about cheesecake. So first off, that's really fucking cool to get in there. You do get those tart cherries. They're way bigger than what you'd expect based off of the nose. And the lactose, quite a bit smaller than what you guess based off of the nose. So those kind of, that cherry reaches up, that lactose comes down to the point where they're almost equal, which is really, really cool. It has a soft tartness to it. Definitely kind of in that soft Berliner Weiss kind of realm. Yeah, that's pretty tasty stuff, to be perfectly honest with you. It's hard enough. There's very subtle touch of acidity to it, all tempered by that lactose. You get the fruit. You get all the bits and pieces of the beer, but none of it's too out of kilter. At the same time, it's still a beer the whole time, which kind of excites me. You know me when I talk about beer being beer, but it's pretty tasty stuff. I dig it. Done. That's all I got to say. I mean, it's plain and simple. What it says. I mean, this is going to be a bit kind of on the nose for you guys, but what this beer says is it's a Paddler. It's a dessert sour that's trying to be a cherry cheesecake inspired sour. It's pulling that off, and it's pulling it off in spades. And not a lot of people do that. A lot of people try to aim for a specific taste or try to elicit a specific kind of real world food or beverage in a beer, and they don't accomplish that. They're doing it here. That's pretty fucking cool. So let's talk about it. It's one of the better sour beers that I've had as of late. It's worthy of being in a conversation without a doubt. Sure, it's very adjunct laden heavy. Some people will frown on that, saying it's, you know, it's kind of like not real beer, but hey, they're doing what they're doing. They're pulling it off, and they're doing it really well. That's pretty fucking awesome. Value and availability, no idea. It's Grist House. I think it's all brewery only, but I could be wrong. Maybe somebody out there in Pittsburgh way can let me know and leave you with if you like what we like this beer. If you like cherry cheesecake and you like Berliner sours, you like lactose sours, this is going to do you proper. I would really like to see this as an IPA version. You know, a lot of people have been trying to pull off what Hudson Valley does. Hudson Valley Brewing does up in the Hudson Valley, and nobody's been able to pull it off. This is about as close to a lot of the stuff they've been doing up there, minus the IPA kind of component to it. I feel like if they tweaked this and they did an IPA version of this, it'd be pretty cool stuff. So there you go. Another review in the books. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Down there if you want to talk about it. Massive Beers. If you want to check me out doing the social media stuff, Beer Massive. If you want to check me out doing the whole podcasting thing. Burps. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the review. Hopefully enjoying a nice little sour fruited lactose beer right now. And hopefully see you next time. Cheers.